Testing. Okay. Okay, well, I'm back again. And I'm not using my headset for this recording to record the vlogs. I use it for my games, but hey, the vlog doesn't have stuff coming out of the speakers, so I don't need it. And I know the microphone doesn't sound quite as good, but hey, it sounds good enough, and it sounds pretty good, and it's a lot more comfortable without the headset on. Well, I just spent 3 hours playing and broadcasting Euro Truck Simulator 2. And let me tell you, I took a load to Great Britain from Frankfurt, and let me tell you, I made it to the ferry port in fairly good shape. I don't think I had a single accident along the way. Did get a speeding ticket or two. I have to look to see what my stats are, but I think I got a speeding ticket or two. Because I heard the cha-ching, and I'm like, huh? What? Huh? Because there wasn't any, didn't say I had damage, that somebody that I ran into somebody. Although I did run into somebody along the way somewhere. That might have been in Great Britain. I know in Great Britain I hit a lot of things. I hit a lot of things. I got hung up on a guardrail. I mean, the roads are narrow. They're narrow. It's just the truck barely fit in the lane, and the guardrail was right there on the edge of the pavement, right there on the edge, and the line was right there on the edge of the pavement. So I mean, it's like, yeah, no wiggle room at all there. No wiggle room at all there. So I had to go around this corner, and it's like, I didn't want to have a lot of traffic. I didn't want to get over into the other lane's traffic, or the traffic in the other lane, and I was trying to go around this corner, and yeah, my trailer got hung up on the guardrail, and I had to back up and pull up, and back up and pull up, and back up and pull up until I got it unhung from the guardrail. Oh boy, it was a pain. Yes, it was. Oh, but I made it. I made the delivery on time, and now I don't know what load I'm going to take next when I do it. But it's a fun game to play. It might be more fun. I'm not sure it's so fun to watch. I might go in and do highlights of that one. Yeah, I might do that. I might do highlights of them and try to send them. No, probably not, because it doesn't. You can't when it when it archives them. If I'm playing the radio in the truck, it mutes the sound because the songs are playing, or the radios are playing copyrighted material. So of course, naturally, when the songs are playing, it's going to be muted, and might be muted the whole time the radio's on. I don't know. But as long as the radio's not playing, I get the sound and the archives. When it's broadcasting, the radio comes through and you get the sound. It's just when it archives it that they mute the copyrighted material. So yeah, won't be. And like I said, it took 3 hours to play one delivery, and it's one of these, to me anyway, it's one of the games where that's what I do for a session of playing the game, is I pick up a load, I deliver it. Now, I might try doing that and recording it instead of broadcasting it, and then I'll edit it and maybe just do the highlights of and try to edit like in this case it was a 3-hour video. I try to edit it down quite a bit. I mean, I'm not going to post a 3-hour video. Just the exciting parts, picking up the load, leaving the parking lot and getting out on the highway, and maybe if something happens on the highway that might be interesting, yeah, that might, like I crash, I might, I just might go ahead and do that. I just might go ahead and record a playing session and then pick out what I want for the highlights. I might do that, but I haven't so far. It's a fun game. It really is. I ordered I've been looking for a steering wheel controller, but I haven't been able to find any that are affordable and people have in stock. It's like everybody is sold out of them. They really are. I couldn't believe it. I found one that I thought would, that looked good, and I mean, even the company that makes them is out of stock. I checked their website and they said out of stock, and every other place that I searched on the internet for it is like out of stock. Everybody is out of stock of them. Apparently, it's really popular. But I did order a game controller for the computer. Actually, it's a wireless Xbox controller, but it comes with the receiver to plug it into your computer. I've already got 2 Xbox controllers, but I haven't been able to find a receiver. I've looked online for a receiver, and I haven't been able to find a receiver to buy. So this apparently, supposedly, comes with the receiver, so I can play Xbox, or I can play I can link it to my desktop and play the game with it, and play games with it, and we'll see how it works. It might be better to drive with, easier to drive with than the mouse, but I'm getting okay with the mouse. But like I said, it's a fun game. It's not very interesting for somebody else to watch, but it is fun to play. That's why I just go ahead and broadcast it if somebody stops in. And I can't see the Twitch chat room when I'm playing. I can see it on another computer or another monitor, but I'd have to take my eyes away from the game, and let me tell you, you don't want to take your eyes off the road in this game, not even for a split second. I have to keep pausing the game to stretch my arms out and get the kinks out of my elbow, and my thumb cramps up on me. And don't ask me why, because I don't use my thumb for anything in the game, but it cramps up on me anyway. So yeah. And did you notice that I actually finished an episode of Minecraft in under 30 minutes today? Did you notice that? That episode 34 was under 30 minutes? and I didn't take half an hour to sign off. Yeah, how about that? Uh, I'm getting closer to my homestead. Um, like I said in the game, I hope that that I'm going to explore around the village later and see if I can, after I get all the way to my homestead, I'm going to run back over to the village and explore around the village and see if a lot of times somewhere near the village you'll find an abandoned mine shaft. And that's what I'm looking for. An abandoned mine shaft, because then you can collect a lot of minecart tracks. And that's good. You can make um, a minecart track. I'll make a minecart track from my homestead to the village. It's going to be one of those that goes like this because the village is at an angle from my. I could, I suppose, go over and down, go over and make a right hand turn, or go down and or go over and make a left, or go down and make a right. I might look at that when I get ready to do the minecart track. But right now it's just a wish. And like I said, playing 20, 25 minutes at a time. It's going to take a while before I accomplish anything significant, but hey, what the heck? It's a game, right? It ain't like I'm trying to change the world with it or anything. Yeah, right. I'm not. I'm just trying to change my Minecraft world. And I've been looking for some other games on Steam that so far I haven't really seen any that I liked. And this volume scrolly thing is going like crazy. I bet you I've got it set too loud. And I'm going to be blowing your ears away. You have to turn the volume way down when you play this. Which, I guess I've got it set up to do my, I don't know. I don't know why it would be like that. Let's see, recording, microphone, properties, those. Yeah, it's up to 100%. Let's turn it down to 80%. Hey, that changed right away, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Okay. We'll leave it at 80%. Sorry about that. I should have done that earlier. I should have done that earlier. Yes, I should have, but I didn't. Well, that's life. And now maybe it won't blow your ears away. Um, I don't know why it was up at 100%. I really don't know. And I've been using the two different broadcast software for playing. Uh, what's it called? Euro Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator. Yeah, I played trying the Gamecaster and XSplit Gamecaster and XSplit Broadcaster. And the thing is, I like features of both of them, but don't like features of some of them. The broadcaster seems to broadcast with less drop rates or drop frames. It seems to, and I can make a little insert and put it up in the corner of my game, but I can't take it out in the middle of broadcasting. I pretty much can't do anything with well, I'm broadcasting with Broadcaster or with XSplit Broadcaster in Euro Truck Simulator because you can't use the mouse outside of the game at all. When you pause it, it doesn't give you control of your mouse back outside of the game box, outside of the game window. So it's like even if you don't have it on full screen mode, you can't get the box. You can't get control of the mouse back, and you have to be able to access the broadcaster window to change things like put the little webcam insert and take it out of your broadcast. So without getting control of your mouse back outside of the game, you're pretty much toast. You can't, once you start the game, that window is active and you can't switch to another window. Or at least I haven't found a way to switch to another window. If somebody knows how to switch to another window, please let me know. Because like I said, I like the Gamecaster better for that, and that you can record and broadcast simultaneously. I'd like to be able to do that. It also there's a few things that you can do with there's actually quite a lot you can do with the broadcaster that you can't do with the Gamecaster. But those are the two main things I was looking at. The Gamecaster, you got one size window. I mean, you can make it bigger, but you can't make it smaller. You can only make it so small, and it takes up a lot of room. But I can insert it, turn it on and off with a hotkey, which I can't do in Broadcaster. That's what I wish I could. As a matter of fact, it doesn't seem like any of the broadcaster hotkeys worked while I was playing the game. Once I started the game, I couldn't start and stop the stream. I had to start the stream, then start the game. I couldn't start the game and then start the stream. So that didn't work. I think I recorded. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I recorded, but I couldn't start the stream and come back and I couldn't start the game and then start the stream. I have to start the stream before I start the game because I can't exit or I can't, like I said, when I pause the game, I don't have, the mouse won't leave the game window. The only way to leave the game window is if you exit the game. That's the only way you get your mouse back outside of the window. Even paused, if you don't have your mouse back, you don't have access to your mouse outside of the game window. It only works in the game window. So yeah, that's really disappointing. Because I would rather use game or broadcaster than Gamecaster. But I can't figure out how to do it. Can't figure out how to do it. And it'd be nice if I could insert my picture into Minecraft when I was playing. But I'm not sure. I mean, a little picture. I'd like to I might try. I might try doing that today. I'll see if I can't use Broadcaster to broadcast my Minecraft Twitch, along with recording it at the same time. If I use Broadcaster, I can record and stream at the same time. I might try doing that and see how that works out instead of using Fraps to record with. I'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'll see how that goes. And one of the things I want to tell you is I'm going to try to broadcast the next day's episode when I record it at between 9 and 10 o'clock East Coast time, U.S. So I'm try to get on before 9:15 or around 9:15, but I might be later than that too. It depends on what I'm doing at the time and how things go with what I'm doing at the time. I think yesterday I was searching for a steering wheel, and like I said, I haven't had any luck finding a steering wheel that's affordable. I found some that aren't affordable, and I mean I need one that I can set on my lap. I can't set at a desk or a table, or I can't set up a game chair. I need one that will set on my lap. So I don't want. I mean, I saw one. I read a review for one, and one of the comments was that once you clamped it down, it wasn't going to go anywhere because stupid thing weighed 30 pounds. Well, needless to say, I'm not setting 30 pounds on my lap. So that wouldn't work. That one wouldn't work. I just want, I mean, it doesn't have to be expensive. I mean, it doesn't have to be a fancy one. Just one with a couple of paddle triggers or so I can use for the accelerator and the brake, and a couple of programmable buttons to use for turn signals and to pause and stuff like that. To switch the screen and navigator, but yeah, just something that I can steer with instead of the mouse. I'll see how the controller works, the game controller, if when I get that, if I can get it to work. I had a wired game controller, but I set my left chair down on the wire and it broke, so it don't work anymore, which was really disappointing. I might take it and see if they can replace the wire, the cable on it, because I mean it works all right, but I don't really need it. I don't need it for the Xbox. I've got two wireless ones, and so I don't need it for the Xbox. But I like it. I looked at getting Farm Simulator 15 because I played Farm Simulator something on my PlayStation 4. You can buy a PlayStation 3. You can play a PlayStation 3 game through the PlayStation 4 online. And I did that with Farm Simulator for couple of times, and that was fun. That was fun for an hour or so. And so I thought about buying Farm Simulator, but I don't think my computer would handle it. I'd have to play it on the, I'd have to get either the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox 360 version. And from what I can tell, it's expensive. It's a lot more expensive than the game on the computer, I think. And I haven't really seen any other games. And there's a couple that Grid. I'd like to play Grid if I can get a steering console. I might try Grid. That looks like it'd be fun, a racing game. If I can get a steering console or the game controller works, either one of those might be fun. But I may have to, believe it or not, I just bought my desktop not even a year ago, I think. No, it wasn't even a year ago. I just bought it. And it had the, and I thought it had a good enough graphics card to play just about anything I want. Well, not anymore. I'm not sure that the Farm Simulator 15 will play on it because it needs a GT 860 or 8600, and I got a GT 720 or something. It's like, no, I'm afraid I wouldn't work on my computer, which is a bummer. I might have to see if it's available for the PlayStation. I don't know. Well, that's it for now. 30 minutes again. Yeah, all right. Look at me. I'm just talking away. So y'all have a good day. And when, like I said, if you check out my the past broadcast of the Euro Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator on my Twitch channel, which is www.twitch.tv/RK, DOUBLERK, all lowercase. And if you do, and it says it's muted, that's because the radio's playing. If you fast scroll through it, you'll probably find where the radio quit playing or where I quit using the radio. This last session, I didn't use the radio until after I got out on the road, and then I turned it off again somewhere while I was on the road. So in this last playing session, there should be a lot of time when the simulator, or when the when it won't be muted because of copyrighted content. And that's what happens. It mutes it because of copyrighted content, which they play on the radio. Of course, they're playing music on the radio. So y'all have a nice day, and I'll talk to you the next time. Oh, I was going to say something else too. Oh yeah, about old Charlie said he used the Post-it note for the desktop to keep track of X, Y, Z coordinates of places you don't want to lose. And a lot of times, if I think about it, if it's something I know I'm going to want to come back to, I'll do a notepad and put the X, Y, Z coordinates and a brief description of what at that point. Sometimes, but I got to where I was making notes on every place of interest, like, oh, wow, there's a hole here. I'll have to come back and see what's down in that hole. So I marked the coordinates. I put the coordinates in Notepad. It's like, hole in the ground that might be interesting. Yeah, like I've got a whole notepad full of that stuff. You know, so I I pretty much don't do that anymore, or I take a screenshot of it with the F3 heads up. I push the F3 and then I'll take a screenshot of it so that I have the XYZ coordinates on the screenshot. And I can say, if I need to find that place again, I can go back to I can go to the screenshot and say, ah, there it is. That's the location. But I don't do that very often either anymore. I just say, well, if I find it again, I'll find it again. I mark it with a couple pieces of dirt and a torch and say that that shows that I've been here and I thought it might be interesting. So if I run across it again, I'll know that I've already been here and it might be interesting. So I don't know why, because if I find a hole that doesn't have that, and I'm looking for a place to explore, I'm going to say, hey, there's a hole in the ground. It might be interesting. So if I run across it again, with a pillar beside it and the torch, I'm like, oh, I've already been here and this might be interesting. I have to figure out some way to mark, I've explored this and it's empty. And this is an interesting, I need to make signs. That's what I need to do. I'll put signs up. Well, maybe I'll put signs up. I probably won't put signs up. But it's a good idea to put signs up. Maybe I will. I'll try to remember. I'll try to remember to put signs up. Okay, yes, there went again. I just spent another 4 minutes talking after I said I was going to stop this uh, vlog. So, yep, there we go again. That's what happens when I sign off at the end of the Minecraft episode. I just keep yak, 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 yak. I just keep on yakking. But this time I'm really going to quit because my throat's getting dry. I need a drink. I have my Diet 7 Up in the big Mountain Dew glass that I got at a fair 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. I like them because when I knock them over, they don't spill a lot. I'll talk to you later. Bye.